A very good evening, well, to everyone that's watching, and a very good evening for the individual that I have been asked to read for. It's always a great pleasure and honour to be asked. Again, like everyone else, just getting used to the new virtual world. What has happened is I have been sent over my pictures have been sent to me, two very small pictures on my phone, which not being particularly up on IT, I can't get them to look much bigger, but I have had a very good look at them just now. I've also been given the number 7, which is actually also a very, very significant number for me. If I'm ever on Spirit Board, if I've had readings, the number 7 constantly comes up. It plays a big particular role in my life. So I'm taking from this number 7 that there's a connection. I always think it's a good lucky number, but again, I've been asked to use tarot cards to work with spirit, something I don't always do. I have to shuffle the cards and take the 7th card and use that along with any other messages that I'm given. So if you bear with me, here goes. 1 pack of tarot cards, which I will shuffle. And I will choose the 7th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will put the tarot cards to the side. I will also put my phone back on so that I've got a picture or the 2 pictures of the person that I have to give a reading to. The card that has been chosen is the Justice card, which also has Roman numerals X1, so number 6. It's not a number that I'm getting, but I will say that I think 6 should also be a significant number for yourself. The Justice card, cards, there's different interpretations from cards. I think the Justice card's a very, very strong card. From the Justice cards, there are basically scales, there are wings, there is a sword, if I can just show you that again. And when I look at the card, the first thing I'll be drawn to from the card and the message that I'm getting is that regardless of these really difficult times, there is a holiday and a break for you that's imminent, and one that I think is certainly a break that's really well deserved and well earned. Also from the card, I'm taking the priestess from the card, a strong character. I would say you have a secretive nature, and can be a very private individual. I think you are also quite a sensitive person as well. I'm just getting the word sharp. I don't know if people maybe think you're maybe sharp, sorry, possibly a bit demanding, but I think this basically stems from you having you set yourself goals. You want to do well. I'm actually, I have a gentleman in spirit here, not a particularly old gentleman, bearded gentleman. And I was about to say, you're very much a glass half full person. This gentleman's actually saying to me it's a glass half full. He there seems to be turbulence. He's actually just given a big sigh and a puff of air, as if to say he's exasperating. He's not exasperating, sorry, he is exasperated that you are trying so hard, but you feel it's a constant struggle. You feel you're getting somewhere and then you get kicked back again. He's with you, and I would say take that love from spirit. I've also got a baby in spirit as well. But I really want to try and move back to the cards, because for this reading I've been asked specifically to use the cards, which I don't always do. Via the cards, and I have to say still spirit, I'm getting the name John. I'm not in spirit. Gary, not in spirit. Significant names for you, along with the number 6, and I would say for you personally to use the number 7 as well. I think you're a person of authority. I'm not saying that you don't suffer fools. I'm just getting the word mouthy. Hopefully you can take that in good humour. I can only give exactly what I am getting. I think you'll find that things are on the up and up after the next few weeks. I think you'll find that there's a bit more peace in your life. As I say, I do see the holiday. Names John, Gary, spirit, bearded chap. He's saying troubled, but again, glass half full type person. He's still sighing. I've just got the name again, Gary. I'm sure that will mean something to yourself. I think you're drawn to very interesting things, whether it be study courses, maybe not just your conventional sort of fairly boring, dare I say it, bookkeeper type courses, but I think you are drawn to things that are maybe deemed to be a bit more interesting. I think you must have an interest in spiritualism, or you wouldn't have requested a message. This gentleman, again, since proof, he just feels that you need absolute 100% proof. And one day it will be as clear as this video that you're seeing just now. So keep him there with the belief. And as I say, things after the next few weeks, there'll be a lull, a bit of peace and quiet, and hopefully you can take something from this. I wish you all the very best. Thank Spirit for being here and helping me do this reading. Okay, take care. Bye now.
Hi, I'm going to do a reading for you. Hope you're well, staying safe, stuff like that. the energy I got from this reading was really great. It really made me feel quite, I don't know, positive in a way myself, because I've been feeling a bit negative lately, but in myself it's made me feel quite good. So I got a mother figure with this in your reading. Not necessarily your mum. It could be like, I get more a vibe like your granny or your gran. The feeling I got from her, that she was a very inspirational woman to lots. In fact, I've got it written down just so I didn't forget. And like she treasured happy memories, and she's took them all away with her, and like she really like enjoys having them memories with her, as well as you having them about her. So I got dementia or Alzheimer's. In fact, with this lady, I was drawn to the fact that it could have been like, not what she'd passed away of, but more of like she could have had Alzheimer's. But then I was also drawn to the fact that somebody could have just been recently like Alzheimer's could have been like brought into their illness, so like they've like there's concerns that they might have Alzheimer's or dementia. I got a couple of names. The names I got for this lady was Mary, John, and Susan. Yeah, and then I got a couple of months as well, and that was April, February, and August. But I was attracted to April and 19th, so give or take a couple of days on that date. That's quite significant as well. And then the other months for like a birthday, anniversary, or passing, stuff like that. I used done you reading through like your pictures, and like you obviously had that photo with the field and the pond and stuff. So when I seen that, I was like, oh, I got a strong feeling that this lady loved outdoors. Like she loved family walks, and like that's what like she really enjoyed as well. And what I got from that is as well is that like I feel like you now feel that going walks. I feel like lately you've felt a bit down and rubbish about yourself, and you felt yourself not getting into a dark place, but sort of trying not to get into that dark place, and you're like that way of it. I feel like what I got and what I felt was that you are feeling like going to walk is your safe place, and a place that keeps your mind fresh and like gets you out and about. So she said that she's missing everybody, and she does wish that things could have been different, and that she could have had that little bit longer. But she said that even like before she passed, she felt like it was her time to go. She felt like, I've done my time. Like, as much as it's sad for everybody, that I've lived my life that I wanted to live. And she sort of gave me a wee like this is what I got from what she was like getting at, is that it's like, this might not be for you, but it could be for someone like very close to you, like either like a partner or daughter or son, and don't let anything get in the way of what you're going for. Just you focus on getting there and what you want to do, and that she'll always be proud that that's what you're doing, and she'll always have that, she'll always be proud of you no matter what life decisions you make. And she's also said that she loves the dog, and she said it's adorable. That's just, she just thinking the dog through that picture. She was, I love the dog, and the dog's absolutely adorable. I also got 2 numbers with this lady, so it might be her age or the age she might be now. So I got 74 and 83. So yeah, take the the love from the spirit world, and please just, like I said, focus on getting what you where you want to be and like what you want, because that was the main part of that message I got there, is that don't let anything get in the way of what you want to do, whether that's for you or someone you're really close with. Just you focus on that and you will eventually get there. So thanks very much, and I hope you're staying safe.
Hi, I just want to say thank you for letting me read for you. And I've decided to do your reading from your tarot card and kind of looking at your photographs as well. The card that I pulled for you, is the Hermit, and it came out upside down, but it's given me quite a bit of information for you. So I hope you enjoy your reading. The Hermit is a card that tells me that there's somebody here in the living, that maybe likes their own company a wee bit too much. I know we've been in lockdown, but even before then, they were tending to shy away from socialising. So they need to give themselves a wee kick up the bum and get back out there and enjoying life. The card also has the miner's lamp in it. So that gives me a connection to the pits. And a gentleman who, when he worked in the pits, he ran with a bogey, which means he filled the rail cart with coal, or he delivered the coal in that way. He also gave me the month of September and November, but these are important dates for anniversaries of passings. And I'm sure the September one was a lovely lady, because she's just coming in there as I'm talking about the month of September. Also, when I was tuning in, I got a lovely vision of a gentleman in spirit who, towards the end of his life, sadly became very frail and bedridden. Just at the end of his life, he was like this. He used to fret about how he looked, and especially about not being able to shave properly, because he was a very proud man. And he tells me that one of the family have a wee pin badge that he used to wear on the lapel of his jacket. He's also shown me a poppy, but I think somebody has a wee poppy here that they wear on their coat, and that would be a lady's coat he's shown me there. Also, he was very proud to show me a photograph of him and his wife standing in front of a window. The curtains that hanging on the window are a gold colour or yellow, and he is wearing a brown stripy tie. It's a special occasion because they're both smiling. When I look at one of the photos that you sent, the one of the solo female, the younger girl, I can see a lady connected to her in spirit world, but it confused me for a bit, because I thought she was in spirit world. So these two ladies, the young girl in the photo and the lady in spirit, must share a very strong connection, like a name, even if it's a middle name, or possibly the same date of birth. But there was a very, very strong link. It was like looking at the young lass in the photo and seeing the lady like a shadow with her. She goes everywhere with her. This lady also had a beautiful baby with her, who is being cared for and held up in spirit world by mum. But I think that baby connects to one of the ladies in the photograph here. They were telling me that the family have a nice connection to music, and somebody here likes to tinker with music. I don't know if they play a guitar or a musical instrument, but they certainly showed me a family member in the past who had a connection to a band, maybe a marching band. They also gave me the names Claire, somebody here in the living, and the name Peggy being mentioned in Spirit World, but I felt that name came in from quite far back. Then I pondered for a wee minute, and suddenly a wee gentleman from Dad's side of the family popped in, because it's the National tomorrow, and he would want to have a wee flutter on the horses. He also gave me the name Bill or Billy, connecting to the family, one here in the living and one in spirit world. And the next vision they showed me, because quite often I work with visions when I connect with spirit world, there was a funeral in your family that happened in winter, and the snow was so bad we did actually panic that the funeral wouldn't happen. because the snow was so deep. Although they clearly showed me it did go ahead and everything was fine. Then the next thing they were showing me was a house being emptied, and a load of books. I think some of them were Western, like cowboy and Indian Western books. I'm not sure if those two things are connected. I think they might be. And one of you ladies in your photographs is aware of spirit. Possibly you're convinced that you have seen spirit, and I would say yes, you definitely have. Now, the last thing they gave me is a bit strange. All I could see was a big fish tank. So is there somebody in your family who is very proud of their fish tank, but a wee bit paranoid about it because they're always checking it for cracks or leaks? Fish tank is fine. But it's absolutely beautiful, and it's no your wee thing like that. It's a great big thing. Spirit World were showing me. So I hope you have enjoyed your reading. I know it's short and sweet, but we'll have to keep it short and sweet for putting the videos up on public. Thank you for sharing your pictures with me and allowing me to read for you. Take care. Thank you.
Hi, welcome. I'm doing this reading for, I think it's Wendy, I'm not so sure. So anyway, I had two photographs. So looking at the first photograph, I felt a very strong grief, quite heartbreaking. I feel there's some unanswered questions there. Also, I've got a young guy who just wants to say sorry. I was given the name Lee or Liam and the name John, but I can take that in 2 generations. I have links to Gorebridge and Newton Grange, so I take it there is a mining connection there. I want to go down Leith and Granton area, but I don't know if this is a memory, if it's like another generation that lived down there. I feel like there was a lot of time spent at Granny's house because I can see an old tile fireplace with a clock, and also what I was seeing was the nail pictures. Can you a boat? Also feel like she was quite religious because I can see a cross. Also a memory of walking out a door and just walking along the street and there's a row of shops. Now I feel like I could be in a flat or a tenement building, so I take this as in Edinburgh. I'm looking at the second photograph and I was getting a lot of palpitations. Now, if this has not already been checked, please go and get it checked. If it's not you, it's someone close to you. Nothing to worry about. You can get pills just to sort of calm it down a wee bit. Someone also needs to go to a doctor's appointment, but they've been putting it off because of this sort of the pandemic, and is it worth going to the doctors? Go. I have someone who passed suddenly and didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And looking at the second photograph, it was a joyous day but tinged with sadness because somebody wasn't there. I feel like there should have been a ring that was given to you, but you never got it. The name Gary came in here, and I've also got Dode and May shouted at me. The card I had picked for you was the Ace of Coins. Now around September the harvest will be plentiful. Things will get better, so if you're on looking for the job hunt, look out for that time of year. Also, I see a house move or a house purchase. And it was just like the birds, they head south. I can see you heading south for a weekend or just a little wee week break, because I feel things have been quite tough lately and you're really needing this break. So you will look forward to that. A turn of fortune for you, though you'll not win the lottery. Your cupboards will never be empty and you'll always have that wee bit extra to spare. I see you are a generous person, but watch you don't get taken for advantage of. So someone has warned you, but you always give the benefit of the doubt. I've got William or Billy shouted to me. So also I'm getting a connection to the Masons when I was hearing William and Billy. I've got someone who also worked on the buses. And I've got, I was given, someone was sitting on the bus when a stone was thrown. If this hasn't happened, you will hear about it. It'll come up in a chat. So just look out for that. As I was sitting, I drew this picture and of this guy. And if you can take him, he's either here or he could be there. I just let Spirit just guide me along there. So if you can take anything I have said, I hope you can. And the Spirit be with you. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you. Bye.
Doing a reading and I was given 2 pictures and the number 17. The 17th card in the tarot pack came out with this, the Ace of Cups. To me this card is a lot of love and emotion. I would say the person who gave me the number and drew the card can be very emotional, can cry very easily, can also laugh very easily, and always has a happy outlook in life. There's a lady in spirit that I'm linking to, and she's still very much missed since passing, and there's still a lot of tears being shed because she's not there. This lady had a cheeky demeanour, but was very smart, and also very much in charge, whether it was family or work. She was always the one that you went to. She listened, and she gave the truth. She always spoke what was on her mind. She told you how it was and how she felt it was. She wouldn't cover up. She wouldn't tell little white lies just to make you feel nice. She would tell it. There's a picture on a shelf of this lady with 2 other people in it. It's in the past, and she has short curly hair. The family to her was everything, and she was always the one that was there. She's saying that part of the family has broken away from everyone since her passing, but she's okay with this. She's a wee bit disappointed with one person in particular. There was truths told before she passed away, and the result of this is the breakup away from the main body of the family. So there's one person in particular, and they have decided to do this, decided to take in this path. And she understands, and she feels it's probably in the best for the rest of the family. She suffered quite a few problems in her stomach area, and I feel this is partly because of some medication that she was taking, and she had a lot of help from people around her, family and friends, towards the end, and she would like to thank them. She's also full of pride for the family members that helped her, as it's the kind of thing that she would have done, and she feels that this trait has been passed down. She's reunited with a gentleman in spirit. This gentleman loved life, although sometimes it was hard and difficult for him. There's a link to him to the pits, and he also had a love for his garden. He loved being outside. He was nothing but perfect. He was never perfect. He's trying to say he was perfect. He was never perfect, but with him, he always tried his best. And he was proud of the fact that he did what he could. This is the kind of thing that would also be passed down in the family, the trait of wanting to help people. He even tried starting a vegetable patch in his garden, but it never worked out. And there's stories that are still going about this vegetable patch. There's also he's also telling me that he had heart problems, but it never really stopped him. And he kept going. He did what he wanted to do. There's no regrets there or anything as well. There's also a young one who sees spirit. Everyone says that they've been here before. It's often said by people who don't really know her. She's very inquisitive and full of energy, always asking questions about things that not necessarily she should be asking questions about. And we wonder, where did she get that from? There's also, I also see a baby in spirit that never reached the earth plane, and there's still a lot of sadness there with that. I thank you for listening to me, and God be with you. Bye.
Hi, I've got a wee reading. I hope you're all well. I see a lot of sadness around just now. I don't know why you're feeling that you need just a wee bit company, you're feeling awful lonely. Family is really important, and you're just kind of missing that bond. You're linking your garden, you like the fresh air, the smell. Yeah, a lot of memories in your garden, laughter, giggling away. The card that come out for you is this, like, to cherish your family, be proud of them, hard working. There's days that you feel it's just a bit too much, but then you get back on top of it and go, you can do this. You're really hard working. You try and not let anybody down, you try and help everybody as much as you can. There's days that you're feeling a bit lower than usual, but then next day you can be, I'm doing it, and well done. I'm seeing a wee holiday around you coming your way. I'm seeing 2 animals that you're quite close with, and they keep your mind occupied as well. You like spending family time, doing things as well. You just seem to be missing someone just now, but they're always around you, and that's it. Thanks.